Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Happy Father's Day. I hope you guys are all having a great time today and enjoying the summer weather. I wanted to come on here and keep going in our talks on Fuel for Life. And today the topic is about exercise. Our previous weeks we've talked about Fuel for Life being nutrition and drinking lots of water and all the benefits and things that can happen if you don't do those things. You know, all that scary stuff. But anyway, this is Fuel for Life exercise. And, you know, even though we've talked about nutrition and getting water, getting exercise is just as important because we eat and we drink and, okay, to get rid of hunger and thirst, but if we're just, sitting, we do a lot of sitting in our society, and we have office jobs, we're sitting at the desk, and then we sit in the car to commute, and then we even come home and we sit and, back at the computer or sit down for dinner. So we do a lot of that, but we're eating as if we're, doing a lot of physical labor like how people used to do a long time ago before, we came into this society. And if you think about it, like the Bible talks about how our bodies or ourselves were fearfully and wonderfully made, and that does include our physical bodies. And, if you think about we walk, we run, we jump, we have those abilities, and to crouch down or stretch or just all kinds of movement. And so, but a lot of times we don't get into exercise because, we may be feeling a little bit lazy sometimes, or we're just busy. That's my biggest problem myself, is just getting kind of into a busy mode and not stopping to think to exercise. Now, I want to cover some of the good news and the bad news about getting exercise, and it's good to keep being mindful of it, even though we may know it, we just need to be reminded. And in this book I've been reading, it's called Super Life. It's by a guy named Darren O'Lean, and he talks about when people that exercise, studies have found that people live 3 to 7 years longer in general. And that there were also some tests done, and this was, it was mice in a laboratory, but it found that when those mice had to exercise, that the debris, like each cell in your body has debris, and so what was happening was that it would burn off that cellular debris, and they found that cellular debris is one of the contributors to your aging. So that kind of falls in with, it adding to your life. Another thing that it does is it decreases our inflammation, and that can help us not be as prone to heart attacks or cancer, lowering your risk there. It also lowers your cortisol, which is that stress hormone you may have heard about. It kind of adds to your belly fat, and I got to get rid of that too. But as far as cortisol, it's more in the long run when you've been exercising several times a week, and over time your cortisol lowers. You may have a little spike in your cortisol while you're exercising. So, just kind of keep that in mind. But when you can lower your cortisol, that's going to help lower your blood pressure. It can help with your bone density, depression. If your cortisol is always high, you have a chance of feeling kind of down. And it also will help regulate your blood sugar. And it does make you more sensitive to insulin, which can also help keep your risk to type 2 diabetes in check. And one good thing about it is that exercise does lower does affect some 2 different hormones, and one will lower your appetite for about 30 minutes, and then there's another hormone that it will lower your appetite for about 3 hours. So hey, that's great. If you can exercise and burn off some calories and not take in so much food, that is just all the better. Now, sometimes we don't exercise sometimes because, not only because we're busy, but we're also just tired. If you get up in the morning to exercise, sometimes you're just tired, or you come home from work and you're tired. But one thing that can help that is to work on your nutrition and your water intake. And also make sure you're getting plenty of fruits and vegetables, because that will help keep your blood more acidic, less acidic and more alkaline. And those things are going to help you feel better and feel like exercising. So that's what I wanted to bring up today, and I hope that's helpful. And if you have any more questions or comments, feel free to leave some in the comments. I'm getting ready to post this on Facebook. And it just should take a couple of minutes, but I hope it helped you guys, and I will be talking to you guys later. See ya.